Next episode is called Best Hedgehog, which is a title that feels right out of the internet era. Seriously, tell me someone saying that Sonic is Best Hedgehog doesn't sound like a regular Twitter comment. Don't use Twitter, its brain rot is irreversible. And welcome back to Statue Watch. Again, already, the show opened with it. There is only one in this episode. It is shown twice, but I compared them both. They're the exact same image. And yeah, this is a very beautiful statue. I'm sure you'll agree. There's absolutely no deformities whatsoever, as long as you don't look at the eyes or the mouth. The only one I could really compare it to was the episode 1, which also had a bit of a mouth deformity, but this is something else. Like, the first one just looked completely, like, this one's finished. It's just weird. And episode 7-1 is the only other one I had that looks kind of goofy without being, like, outright silly, like 9-1. But anyway, that's it for this. Onwards with the episode. We start with Sonic and Tails breaking into Robotnik's lair. Okay, that was fast. I guess they don't need a reason anymore. They jump into a jail cell and, yep, bingo cards. They are so used to their bondage that they now actively seek it out at the start of episodes now. We find some guy that was locked away 30 years ago named Lucas, and yeah, that looks like someone without access to a razor for 30 years. Sonic breaks him out, triggering an alarm which brings out some pink Octobots. Wow, we got enemies like those from the games and not just Scratch and Grounder. Color me impressed.
I'm waiting!
Yeah, this catchphrase will never catch on show. I'm sorry. Honestly, the brain rot I received watching the rest of this scene is too much to discuss, but Sonic blows up a robot with a mirror, is abducted by Lucas when the stairs they start climbing turn into a slide because of magic, and Sonic wins by magic. Also, he puts on a doctor's disguise. Robotnik sends Scratch and Grounder to send a bomb after them, and of course it hits Robotnik instead. Are you surprised? Sonic bullies Robotnik a little more, and then he leaves. We hear Lucas's backstory about some girl named Lucinda, but forget that. I'm just surprised there's other humans on Mobius other than Robotnik. Anyway, it's a traditional love triangle between the three of them, but Robotnik was very obviously the third wheel out, so he abducted Lucas. This is supposed to be Robotnik's villain origin story, and I can't help but think that a love triangle might just be my new low for a villain origin plot. Robotnik tells his own version of the story, and it's comically exaggerated, but you get the point. He likes Lucinda, she turned him down for Lucas, Robotnik got expelled and began his life of crime to get revenge on Lucas. Robotnik is desperate to get Lucas back. So desperate, he offers Scratch and Grounder any prize they can name for his capture. His hovercraft, his fortress, even his friendship. No, really, they say that in the episode. No clue how that got past the 90 censors, but good on them for the effort. Grounder fails to catch Sonic first due to his own idiocy. Sonic and Co. lament being unable to find Lucinda. Not that it seemed to be an issue for Robotnik, as he knew where she was. Why he never did anything with that knowledge is beyond me. Scratch and Grounder set another trap, and yep, failed before it even begun. They also told Sonic where Lucinda is. Good going. I'm sure Robotnik will reward you very handsomely for your efforts. They find the schoolhouse out in the jungle where Lucinda is teaching, and they still haven't let this man shave, or shower, or buy some clothes. This is social suicide to the poor man. I'm so sorry. Then again, she clearly still cares about Lucas, even here and now. They gotta give her credit for being so determined about something over half a lifetime ago for her. She'd be in her upper 40s at this point. I can't imagine even thinking about high school by then. I don't even think about it at my age. I'm in my 20s. Lucas gets cold feet because it's been so long. Understandable. But Sonic doesn't seem to agree and pushes him to go to her.
I'm waiting!
It's really not as enduring as the show seems to think. I really hope the show kills this catchphrase off midway, but I have my doubts given the show was all just one season. Wow, all the traps in the trash bag is what got him. I'm kind of impressed the brute force tactic actually worked. Lucas tries to escape and oh wait, no, Robotnik showed up. Good try, Lucas. Lucas taunts Robotnik as he is captured, saying that he will never be able to win Lucinda's heart, and oh no, now it's a love triangle in the present too. Except again, not really, because Lucinda has no interest in Robotnik at all. Sonic shows up following Scratch's footprints with Robotnik ready to detonate some dynamite. Dynamite goes boom, as does the entire structure, even reacting the volcano. Robotnik leaves to woo Lucinda and Sonic and Co are stuck in the volcano. To escape, Sonic digs a hole to the other side of the world, where it's frozen, and grabs an ice block for them to ride. Don't question it. Tails is told to finally do something about Lucas's bad hygiene problem. Seriously, 30 years, how can they even seem to be around him? Meanwhile, Sonic goes after Robotnik. We see Robotnik nervously preparing his lines for when he sees Lucinda as Sonic. I want to ignore this, but I can't. It's plot relevant this time. Sonic puts on a wedding dress and poses as Lucinda, accepting Robotnik's marriage proposal. We skip to their wedding and, look, don't ask me. They are formally married and, okay, put it on the list. Sonic and Robotnik are legally married. Spoilers ahead, but there's no word of divorce either, so as far as I'm concerned, they are still married for the remainder of the show. The new couple gets in a fight, with Sonic dumping a load of rice on the new husband, and cake, while taking pictures, and posing with them, and also kind of flirting. The scene ends with Sonic rolling Robotnik, Scratch, and Grounder up into a red carpet. We see Tails and Lucas, and wow, that hair did him a lot of favors. He has not aged a day. Sonic gets impatient, throws Lucas over to Lucinda onto a nearby island. As they talk, and
I'm waiting!
shut up!
We're waiting!
Never speak to me again, you impatient freaks. The episode ends with Lucas and Lucinda getting married and Sonic being the best man, or hedgehog if you rather. Hey, the title finally makes sense! The Sonic Says is about reading books, which step down from the last several, but whatever. For the episode itself, man, what a letdown. Easy bottom tier for me, and after the last episode being one of the best, it just sings that much more. The jokes don't land, it's weirdly cynical, and the love triangle's infuriating. The annoying catchphrase just won't die! But they did marry Sonic and Robotnik in this episode, which has to count for something. I'll put it over Mama Robotnik at least, but I can't really do anything more than that. Take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye!